Hey everyone, it's Holy Bell and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can see from the title, is about my empties for at least this quarter, month, year. I don't really have empties all that often because my products last really long and I'm very conservative with how much I use because I don't really need that much. As you can see, this big ol' sit right here. Now I do. But anyway, let's start the whole shebang. So what I have right here is the COSRX AJ7 Whitehead Power Liquid. Now some people may know this as like the, what was it, the white power liquid or something like that. They have to change the name because of the whole connotations with it, but this is the current name and it's an AHA, which means it's an active / acid. Now I love this thing whenever I have acne, as you can see, because it's empty. I kind of need to get some more. I don't usually get the actual bottle, which looks like this, because it's not super expensive. I remember it being around like $13 or so, 13, 14, depending on whether you get it directly from the country or like on Amazon with 2-day shipping. But I don't need a ton of it because one, it smells horrible. Now I know what everyone's talking about on the internet, and two, my acne doesn't flare up that much anymore, so I don't really need something super strong. This is not the strongest that I've heard of, but it can get pretty strong. My next empty is, well, it's almost empty, as you can probably see from right there, but it's the COSRX Advanced Snail 96%. It says 96, but yeah, 96% mucin power essence. Now I use this as a light moisturizer. Currently it's winter time. It says spring, but we all know it's not spring, but I use this as a light moisturizer and it's done very well. I'm gonna see if this works pretty well in the summertime, because when I started I was putting a ton of stuff on my face, but overall this does help with wound healing, even though it sounds weird that you're putting snail slime on your face, but Asian beauty gets weird sometimes. You just gotta roll with it. But it helps with wounds, so if you pop your pimples, don't do that, by the way. It'll help with lessening the melanin or the scarring that you get. It also actually promotes wound healing, and get this, it moisturizes so well that this is my only moisturizer. Now at nighttime I may use a separate moisturizer, but that's because winter and spring are technically drying at night, and it is what it is. My next empty is the COSRX. You're seeing a trend here, being all the things are COSRX. COSRX's natural BHA returning Azole. Now I tried this in a similar small tube. I'll put the link to where the seller I usually get them from. They have this size, they have a slightly bigger one, and then they have a 50 ml. So I usually get the 10 or 20 ml. Because that's a good enough size for me to see how my skin will react. But this is what I use primarily for my acne. Now I used to use it as a toner because you can use it as a toner, but I felt like it may have been causing more harm than actually helping, so I actually just use this as a spot treatment now. Now this bottle is pretty much infamous. I mean, it's good for this one, but it's infamous for spraying everywhere, so be careful with that. But in general, I just do 2 pumps if I don't have any acne, 3 pumps if I do, and if it's bad acne everywhere, I'll put it all over. If it's not bad acne and it's just like here and there, I'll literally just put it in the palm of my hand and then just like rub it in the places. So I primarily rub it here, 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 and then my nose and eye region. Now don't do the eye region if you have sensitive eyes. My skin's weird. It can take pretty much anything, so I put it there for the dark circles, but it does help. It pretty much does the same thing as an AHA, but it's not as strong. BHAs, I believe, go, do they go on top or below the skin? Editing me. Put it on the screen somewhere. But there's a reason why you have to put AHAs before you put BHAs. Luckily they're alphabetical, so it helps you remember. But when I use the AHA, there that goes. When I use the AHA and I use the BHA in combination, which I do, it's not the best for everyone, especially if you have sensitive skin. I don't at times, but when I used it in combination, my skin tone evened so much and my acne got better so fast. Like a pimple like twice this size would get halved in like a few days. That's how amazing it was. So these are my empties for the year, because I've been using these products since April of last year. So 1 year anniversary for my skincare, and I've learned a ton. So hopefully this helps you out in picking out some new things that are very, you know, easy to get into, except for this. Please research about this. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.